Good night and welcome to Benalmádena's first English news broadcast. Digital Costa del Sol brings you every Friday all the information about this week's news. The Town Hall continues to carry out meetings with different representatives and associations. This week they had encounters with the Mayor of Estepona, José María García Urbano, with AFA Benalmádena and the No al Carril Único Association.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Juan Antonio Lara, visited the town hall of Estepona this week to meet with its mayor, José María García Urbano, in order to exchange views on how to improve the services and the management of both municipalities. Lara highlighted that Estepona is a model of management, a national benchmark for Benalmádena to follow with first-class initiatives and projects that the citizens have been able to value because they find in their town hall the model of city that we want to implement in Benalmádena, a close administration that listens to its neighbors and that promotes a scenario of economic growth with large projects underway that the citizens need. After signing the Town Hall Visitors Book, the mayor valued the knowledge of García Urbano, saying that is key to understand the organization of public administration, solve parking problems, streamline procedures, and implementing working methods that will allow us to improve our town hall. Earlier this week, on Tuesday, Lara held a meeting with AFAB, an association that attends Alzheimer patients and their families. During the meeting, the mayor highlighted his commitment to this local entity, which serves both Benalmádena and Torremolinos, with the aim of advancing their just demands that require the absolute involvement of their closest administration, which is their town hall. Lara praised the work that AFAB has been carrying out on a daily basis because it provides an invaluable service for the whole municipality. The mayor stressed that AFAB must know that they can count on their town hall with a government team working tirelessly to respond to their needs. It should be noted that the association is currently raising funds by selling lottery tickets for the Christmas lottery, for which they have the number 56,388. And on Wednesday, the mayor and other councillors from the government team, such as Presentación Aguilera and José Luis Berjillos, held a meeting with the No al Carril Único Association, to whom he expressed his firm commitment to maintain the 4 lanes, the median and the palm trees in the new project of the integral remodeling of Avenida Antonio Machado. At the meeting, which was attended by the association president Teresa Arjona, the mayor stressed that the single-lane project will be a consensus project that will revitalize the whole area. The association has shown its appreciation for this meeting through a publication by its president, Teresa Arjona, on their Facebook profile.
With the aim of giving the municipality its best image, the Urban Solid Waste area announced the creation of a new furniture collection service that will operate throughout the whole day.
Solid Urban Waste Councilman Juan Olea spoke with the media last week at Calle Sidra in front of the headquarters of Operational Services to announce the creation of a new furniture collection service that will operate throughout the day with morning, evening and night shifts.
En el día de hoy vamos a anunciar un nuevo servicio.
The collection of this furniture and belongings will no longer be at a fixed timetable from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. hours, but will be collected 24 hours a day without interruption, so that Benalmádena can finally shine and show its best image, that of a town that takes care of itself every day. When we arrived at the local government barely a month ago, we were used to seeing abandoned furniture in many corners at all hours and at all times. We have seen it necessary to give it an urgent solution because we have to always look after the image we give of our city, a Benalmádena that we want to promote, and we are obliged to look after and pamper at all times. We live off tourism, and the extension of this furniture and household goods collection service is a fundamental investment for the benefit of everyone. He also stressed that the results will be analyzed in order to study the possibility of extending it.
Esta medida inicia el próximo lunes y
With this measure, we are going to give a greater sense of clean lines and care for our municipality. This is an ambitious plan, a pilot project for the high season as the first solution and one that we have managed to promote in less than a month of government with the commitment to alleviate the serious deficiencies that our city was presenting in the middle of summer. We will study its results to see if we should extend for next year. The Town Hall of Benalmádena is going to implement this plan for the collection of furniture and household items abandoned on the public roads with the aim of offering the best image in all the corners and streets of the municipality. The collection of this furniture and belongings will no longer be at a fixed timetable from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. hours, but will be collected 24 hours a day.
The lack of parking is a common problem during the summer in our municipality, and with the fair this problem is multiplied. The council announced an agreement with private individuals to provide more parking spaces.
The City Council of Benalmádena is going to make nearly 500 parking spaces available to residents and visitors over the fair in honor of the Virgen de la Cruz after reaching various agreements with the owners of several plots of land. Festivities Councilwoman Yolanda Peña announced at a press conference with Operational Services Councilman Juan Olea and the Delegate Councilwoman for Benalmádena Pueblo, Lucía Camero. Peña highlighted the different measures adopted to facilitate mobility and parking during the fair.
En primer lugar, quiero agradecer.
I would like to thank the work of the operational services because this could be one of the best fairs in Benalmádena Pueblo for its good organization, as was the first weekend with the Romería and other traditional events where thousands of people visit Benalmádena Pueblo. We are going to make nearly 500 parking spaces available for the fair, and we are also increasing the frequency on the bus line, facilitating mobility for neighbors and visitors. For his part, Olea pointed out that his department also carry out work to improve painting and lighting.
Estamos comprobando de primera mano.
In previous editions, parking during the fair was becoming a real problem for everyone, both residents and visitors, being almost impossible for some to park their vehicle and enjoy the traditional festival. From the town hall, we have looked for a solution to this problem. Our goal was to find plots holding various conversations and meetings with owners with the aim of making them available to everyone during the fair. From operational services, we have been finalizing this week different works like painting and lighting, as well as the creation of all the signage so that these 6 parking areas exclusively for the days of the fair are easily accessible and visible to neighbors and visitors after reaching agreements with the owners of the plots. Camero reviewed the different areas where parking has been provided and invited residents to enjoy the fair. The town hall will provide car parks Santos Mareca, Retamar, El Castillo, Los Nadales and Las Moriscas. We invite all the residents of Benalmádena Pueblo to enjoy these days of the fair. We had a great romería and now it's time for the main course, which will take place from August 11 to 15, so that we can all enjoy this fair, both during the day and the night, thanks to a committed town hall that seeks solutions.
Even suffering record temperatures as a consequence of the heat waves, our province keeps showing a strong tourist data, with almost 500,000 travelers in tourist apartments on the Costa del Sol during the first semester.
Tourist apartments on the Costa del Sol welcome more than 483,000 travelers in the first half of the year, according to statistics published on Tuesday by Spain's National Statistics Institute. This figure is 1% higher than in the same period of 2022, when the number of people who choose this type of accommodation for holidays was 479,000. The figures also show marked differences between foreign and domestic holidaymakers. The number of domestic holidaymakers who opt for tourist apartment was 133,343 between January and June this year, compared to more than 152,000 a year ago. This represents a decrease of 12.51%. The opposite has happened with visitors from abroad who have gone from 326,484 in the first half of 2022 to 350,471 in the period between January and June this year, representing an increase of 7.33%. In terms of overnight stays, Spanish tourists accounted for 422,760 in the first half of the year, almost 8% less than a year ago. However, the number of nights spent by foreign visitors in tourist apartments on the Costa del Sol reached 1.94 million in the first 6 months of the year, compared to 1.75 million in the same period last year, an increase of 10%. But the month of June marked a change in trend. Overnight stays in tourist apartments fell by 5.2% in June compared to the same month in 2022. Those of Spanish residents fell by 13.9%, while those of non-residents fell by 0.3%. The average length of stay on the Costa del Sol has increased slightly from 4.67 to 4.69 days. This is in contrast to what has happened at a national level, where it has fallen by 2.1% to 4.8 overnight stays. Meanwhile, the temperatures keep rising, ensuring the sun to all our visitors. The month of July was the hottest in Malaga city since official records began. According to the IMET weather station at Malaga Airport, the average temperature was 29.5 degrees, 3.4 higher than normal. The average maximum was 34.3 degrees, up from the second hottest 33.3 degrees in 2015, while the average minimum at night was 24.6 degrees. This data makes last month the warmest in 81 years of meteorological history, surpassing the July of 2015, which is the second warmest with an average of 28.3 degrees. This is mainly due to the hot terral winds that have occurred all the most torrid years of the historical series in July, according to the thermometer at the airport, have been in the 21st century: 2023, 2015, 2021, 2009 and 2019. But what has happened to bring about such extreme weather? The main factor is the blast of heat that is carried with the terral and the successive heat waves. The Guadalhorce Valley, Axarquía, Serranía de Ronda and Antequera averaged 27.9 degrees, their second warmest month in history, and 2.5 above the average. In Andalucía, it has been the fourth warmest July since 1961. With the extreme heat has come frequent red alert weather warnings over the past few weeks. In previous years, there was not even one, but this July, IMET activated 3 red alerts for heat. August also started with a new red level warning, which was activated on August 2nd due to the risk of the mercury exceeding 42 in Malaga, and the country faces a new heat wave this week, with high temperatures expected to last at least until Thursday 15.
The Town Hall of Benalmádena continues to hold meetings with local athletes, and this week it was the turn of the young golfer Isabela Arellano, who received a municipal flag from the mayor.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Juan Antonio Lara, received on Monday at City Hall the local golfer Isabela Arellano, one of the young promises of the municipality after her handicap victory at the tournament held recently at Isla Canela. With just 11 years, this Benalmádena champion achieved this great result playing 2 rounds for more than 6.5 hours in temperatures that reached 42 degrees Celsius. Lara congratulated Arellano and her family for their results.
Encantado siempre de recibir a nuestros campeones.
Congratulations from me as a mayor and from all our corporation. We are very proud of your sporting achievement. You have achieved it in the absolute category, playing against other players of different ages. Without a doubt, our municipality is in luck because you are a rising talent who is making a place for herself in the world of golf. This is not the first sporting success you have achieved. Last year you also won in different competitions, and that means that you like what you do. What impressed me most about you, Isabela, is that you have been able to compete and win playing in very tough conditions. We want to tell you that we support you to continue on this path of effort and dedication, achievements and challenges, because you have impressed us with your great sporting results. thank you on my behalf and on behalf of the whole of Benalmádena. On her part, Arellano spoke about her beginnings and took stock of the season.
Me han dado una bandera firmado por Juan.
They just gave me a Benalmádena flag signed by the mayor so I can take it to my tournaments, and I am very grateful. When I was 7 years old, I visited a friend who played golf and I had the opportunity to try my luck and practice with her, after which I got hooked on this sport. My favorite clubs are the putt and the driver. The season has gone very well, although I started badly with a broken wrist, but then I was able to improve and recover the rhythm, winning prizes at Andalusian and national level. Now it starts in the children's category, where there are very good competitors, with a lot of level who have been playing all their lives, and I hope to be up to the task. As is now traditional, whenever an athlete visits the town hall, the mayor gave the young golfer a signed flag of the municipality.
And these are today's headlines. Lara meets with different representatives and associations. Olea announced a furniture collection service. Agreement to increase the number of parking areas during the fair. Heat waves don't stop our good touristic data. Reception at City Hall with the golfer Isabela Arellano. Clear skies in line on the coast, intervals of low clouds and mist, with fog not ruled out. Temperatures will fall with lows of 22 degrees and highs of 29, light variable winds with breezes. And that's all. Thank you for watching us, and remember, you can stay updated on our website or social media profile on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night and enjoy the weekend.